What is going on, my buddy people, and welcome back to another Star Wars video. So this one is a very impromptu thing. First off, I was scrolling through YouTube while I was cleaning the house, and this video popped up. It was posted 23 hours ago on a channel called Bismo. Never heard of them before, but they're a big Bo and Din shipper. Like myself, I actually like that a lot. I know there's an age gap there, but I don't know. I really enjoy it. But the video is he just said this Bodin, which is their ship name, I'm assuming. And so I'm guessing there's some social media stuff that's been said by some people. It's about a 3-minute video, so we're gonna react to the whole thing. Let's go ahead and get it on up there. You know how we do it. There we go. Let's just jump into it.
All right, Bodin Nation. We've got another impromptu, important video to cover. So on Instagram,
All right.
there are a couple things that happened. We've got to just look at them that just happened right now. So yeah, Bodin for the win. Let's take a look. So the official Mandalorian Instagram posted another important thing, and then Pedro Pascal posted an important update that really hints at Bodin. But yeah, so this is what the official Mandalorian Instagram posted. They posted where Din basically has his vow to Bo-Katan in that last episode that really hard.
For those of y'all who don't know, like I said, spoilers last night. I'll say spoilers again. There is a moment where Din has this oath. I wouldn't say vow, more of an oath. Like how I guess vow and oath are kind of the same thing, but an oath would give a paladin would give to their deity, and it's like, your song is not yet written, I'll serve it until it is. And it's just basically saying, I'm not going anywhere. And he called her princess for the first time. And I guess a lot of people are taking that and running with it. But let's see what he has to say.
Heart to heart, and puts his hand on his chest and just vows to Lady Kryze that he will serve her till her song is written. Just a very intimate scene between them. And obviously that significance, we talked about it in our video where we covered the breakdown on it in our Bodin episode 6. But then Pedro Pascal had something to say on this, and he posted on his story. So let's take a look at that. So this is on.
Did he say Peter Pascal?
Something to say on this, and he put a 6, but then Pedro Pascal had something to say on this, and he posted on his story. So let's take a look at that. So this is on Pedro Pascal's Instagram, and he adds the Bo-Katan actor Katie Sackhoff with the Mandalorian post tagged in here, and tags her and puts a heart there. And that's just so, obviously Din's captured since last episode, but is he gonna get saved? And are they gonna kiss potentially? And then also the other actor, Brendan Wayne.
So I've said this. I said this last night on my other video. I think what could happen is I think they could destroy Din's helmet. I mean, the helmet to his creed is the most important thing, right? So he's pissed Moff Gideon off now 3 times. So I could see Moff Gideon destroying the Beskar helmet, leaving Din without one. That's like it's kind of like chopping off the ponytail, or the wolf tail. In Japanese culture. Is it Japanese? I think it's Japanese culture. If it's Chinese culture, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure it's like samurai Japanese. But that's what I feel like that would kind of represent, and I do think Bo is going to try to save him. Maybe Grogu will be the one to get him out, but I do think Bo or Grogu are going to be the ones to come through. I don't want a Deus Machina where an outside character shows up like God, you're one of my favorite characters from season 2, and I can't remember your name right now. It's slipping my mind. Cobb Vanth. God. We know he's alive in Boba Fett. So, just some random, he just shows up randomly. The Marshal from a very small town on Tatooine shows up, and Tatooine. I said Tatooine. But yeah, no, that'd be crazy. Let's continue though.
Who plays the Mandalorian also had another thing to say about it as well. So let's take a look at his story. So this is what Brendan Wayne, the other actor who actually is in the suit a lot more than Pedro, and probably was in the suit for most of season 3. Pedro really just does voiceovers, if anything. But he said, we're going to make some great music to this post, tag in the post that the official Mandalorian account made, and we're getting the band back together. So,
nice.
Yeah, is Bo-Katan going to save Din in this next episode? And, you know, will this scene we got where Din vows to...
I hope so. You know, I I don't want this to be a Bo-Katan show. I like Bo. I like Bo and Din as a thing, and if they end up becoming like a unity, like a team, that's fine with me. Because she, in a sense, replaced Cara Dune. Sad, because I actually like Gina Carano's performance, but you know we're not gonna talk about that here. But Bo has kind of taken on that thing, and I think that there is a kinship there. There is something there. And I think as long as it is the duo with Grogu, I think the show's fine. But if we take off Din, it's just about Bo-Katan at that point. I wouldn't want that, and I don't want that. I don't want the Bo-Katan show.
So Lady Kryze and just all this build-up we've had all season of them getting closer, will this finally culminate into this finale, potentially making the Bodin ship official? Will it sail? Yeah, honestly, it's just such great news that Pedro Pascal is actually interacting with the Mandalorian Instagram, because quite frankly, I haven't seen him interact like at all this season. And even, I mean, he's been to some events, but he wasn't even at Star Wars Celebration, so it was a bit concerning, and especially with...
Sure, but we have to keep in mind, Pedro is very busy anymore, you know. There's the difference from where he was in season 1 of Mando to where he is now. Dude's got Last of Us. I'm sure that's maybe, I don't know if they're starting filming season 2 on that or not. He's had a couple of movies come out. Dude is working. He's working. He's showing up on different. You know, he was on the Hot Ones. He's showing up on different things to promote different things, and Celebration takes a lot of time. It's like going to a con. Maybe he was slated to go and he couldn't go. You know, we don't know the whole story, but he's an actor. He's an actor first, and then a fan second. And I think personally, I don't think it's anything to do with the fact that he's leaving the show. I actually highly doubt the rumors that. What's up with my wording? I doubt the rumors that have been happening where they say that he was unruly to work on set and yada yada yada, and that like he was mad about the helmet and how it was uncomfortable, and I just don't see that from him. I mean, dude just shot a zombie apocalypse show where he was laying in bed. You know, I don't think Pedro Pascal's an actor that is going to complain about a lot of things. I think he knows his work. Dude, he talked about his time on Game of Thrones and how he got like killed by the mountain. You know, his eyes pushed in, and it was super hot that day, and how they had to and the blood that was coming from the actor's hands to make it look like his eyes were coming out or being pushed in. He said that was cooling. This dude doesn't complain about things, and it bothers me. But let's continue. We're almost done.
Some of the other rumors that we covered in the other video about him potentially being killed off and replaced by Bo-Katan is encouraging to see him interact. So maybe he won't, or hopefully he won't get killed off, and maybe we'll actually see the Bodin ship, Bodin for the win, actually come true in this next episode of The Mandalorian. I predict Bo-Katan and Grogu, coming in. Maybe Grogu will tame the Mythosaur and help use the Mythosaur to help free Din and save him. And is Din's mask going to have to come off in this next episode? I've been hearing that might potentially happen. And will it be Queen Bo? And I think, Bo-Katan probably will become, queen and hold the title of Mandalore, but will Din be at her side? We'll have to see. I'm just really happy to see that Pedro's finally interacting. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more videos. Check out the Bodin playlist to check out the rest of the other breakdowns of the season. We'll have a stream on Tuesday to count down the finale of Mandalorian Season 3. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace out, everyone.
All right, so
the best way to burn fat and get in shape, it's not keto.
I'm good, bro. So let's go ahead and get this off of here so we can talk about this a little bit more. I might have to go back and react to some of those past videos and just see what Bismo's like opinion is, because I'm also a Din and Bo, a Bodin shipper, but the thing is, I don't think it's a shock that Pedro's just now jumping on the bandwagon to post about it. He's very busy. Number two, I like the idea of Bo being the one to kind of come in and save him with Grogu. Number three, I personally think the Mythosaur thing is going to be an overarching storyline that'll go into the next season. If it does show up, it'll show up at the very end of the episode, and we'll end on a cliffhanger. That's if we go that route. But I with it only being 30, almost 40 minutes, a 40-minute episode, and there's a lot happening, I don't think we're going to put a lot of focus on the Mythosaur quite yet. For one, no one else knows about it but Bo-Katan and the Armorer, I believe. I'd have to go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't told anybody else yet. And so I think we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait for that story to progress more. I don't know. There are rumors of Tamora Morrison, showing up as Boba Fett to come in and save the day. He's so busy on Tatooine right now, man. I don't foresee him showing up randomly to save a bunch of people that he doesn't really consider his people. He doesn't care about Mandalore. He doesn't look at himself as a Mandalorian. He is the child of a foundling. Pretty much, if we're going off EU. I don't quite remember what they said in Clone Wars as far as Jango Fett. I do know they looked down upon him, so I think he was still a foundling. He wasn't a full-blooded Mando, which would make Boba Fett really nothing in terms of Mandalorian. He just wears the Beskar armor. But yeah, I'm gonna check this guy out more. I like what's being said. It's a lot of speculation. I'm not against speculation at all. That's what we're here for, to talk about things. But it's Monday. We've got Tuesday, and then Wednesday is when the big day happens. But yeah, guys. So let me know in the comments below. Are you a Bodin fan? Are you excited? Are you hoping that Bo-Katan is the one who saves Din? Are you hoping that maybe someone shows up like Ahsoka? I don't really want Ahsoka to show up in the last little bit. It just doesn't make sense. If she's busy trying to handle the stuff with Thrawn and Ezra and Sabine, like basically Rebel Season 5, if she's got her own show coming up, there's no point in bringing her in. Unless you're just going to be like, hey, I have my own show. Come over and watch it in August. We all know it's coming. There's no point in us. There's no point in them bringing her in to the finale. It would just, I think, muddy the waters a little bit too much. But, yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.